Guys, welcome to bash scripting video. In this video we'll talk about bash scripting and what it is and why you should learn it. Hopefully you understand why you should learn it, but as a beginner like that is learning Linux for the first time, bash scripting is used to automate some commands or some actions in Linux, and maybe it's a very important tool. So for example, maybe you are a sysadmin, you have some tasks that you perform regularly. So instead of you coming to the system and doing it oftentimes, why don't you just create a script that will do this task on your behalf? When you are there or when you are not there, the system will run this command or perform the task and give you a report at the end of the day if the task are successful or not. So these are some of the use cases of bash script. Just like you just imagine a programming language, be it maybe JavaScript or stuff like that, or any language. We can use some instructions, programming instructions, to command the system to do some task. Then at the end of the day, you are going to get the result if the task is successful or not. You can even output the codes, maybe the error code or success code, into a particular file, and you can do it in such a way where at the end of the day you get the report, you get the codes and things like that. So that's just by the way. The main thing we'll be doing in this video is actually some hands-on. We will be doing some hands-on in the video. So what you are going to do first, let's create a script, and then we are going to talk in depth. All right, so all right, what we are going to do now is let's come into our machine. Now we have our Linux machine in this case. So what the first thing I would like to do is first I would like to change the host name of this machine. And to change the host name is so simple, just very simple. I'll be using the VI editor first. I think this is Ubuntu, and Ubuntu machine, the default editor is Nano, and then I think I don't even need that. I can just this is slash host name. So we are going to modify this file. So now I want to change the name. Just press I and you delete. Now just call this bash class. All right, so we are going to so now we have saved this. I think I need to like bring this up a little. All right, so what we are going to do now is to just type it out. Host name, sorry, bash class. All right, now we just need to log out and then log in again. Log out of all the users. Now as you can see, the name has changed to bash class. So let's just continue now. We have this one of the usernames on this machine. All right, now we are signing in. All right, we are in. So what we have to do, so now what we have to do is like first create our scripts, and then since this will be a very in-depth video, I want to create a folder where I'm going to put all the scripts we are going to create in this particular class. So I'll make a directory in the opt. Let's just put it into the temp, or maybe we can let's put it in opt. So the opt directory, and I'll just call it bash scripts, and Oh, so there's a mistake here. I was supposed to so I was supposed to switch to the root user so before running the command. So now it's telling me to do that because I can't create a directory in that directory. Up directory is a directory in the root directory. So just I need to switch to the root user. Now provide the password. Alright, now I'm the root user, so I'm going to create a directory in that opt directory, mkdir, then /opt / just call it bash scripts. So all right, so now let's see the content of this let's see the content of this opt. Just let's see the content of let's display what we just created. That's what I mean. So now we have bash script in the opt directory. So now in this directory, let's just cd into it. Just cd into it. Now we are in the sorry, we are meant to cd into the bash script directory. Sorry. So bash so now we are in the directory. Can you see bash script? So this is where we are going to create all our scripts, and then we are going to run them and implement and so many stuff here. So the first thing we have to do, since this is Ubuntu, I like using a VM editor, but the default editor in Ubuntu is Nano. So first thing I would like to use just to install vim, just put -y. So upgraded, what does it mean? Okay, vim is already installed. Perfect. So now we have vim. Now let's start creating our code. So first we just use vim first script .sh stands for shell. This is an extension that is very important when writing a bash script. Just shows the kind of file you are working with, and all your scripts will end with .sh. So when you click enter, it's going to open the file. Then press I will give you we insert, like we allow you to type into the file using vim editor. So the editor is opening the file now. So now press I to be able to edit. So the first thing you have to write when creating a bash script, like the first line that will be in the script, you call it it's actually a path to the compiler. So you indicate the path by using shebang /bin/bash. All right, so this that you can see at the top is the path to the shell command, and this is what run our bash script. So now what we are going to do is that we just want to, this first script, we want to print some so what we are going to do now is to write the script. This will just be some script that brings some system properties and stuff like that to the screen. So that's what we are going to do. So first, to bash script, this is what we are going to write now. So what this actually do is that it prints welcome to bash script. So I'm going to show you how to run this, then from there we can start you can add more to the script. All right, so let's save. To save, just press escape key and then colon, as a shift colon, to have colon, then WQ to save. So now we have saved. If you should ls in this directory, now we have the first script, but we need to make it executable. So use chmod plus x, then the file name, in this case first script. All right, so now this file is executable. If you should do ls again in this, I'll see that it has changed the color. All right, so good. So now what we have to do is to run it, and to run a particular script is so simple. Just indicate the location of the script, then put / the name of the script. So then hit enter, and you can see welcome to bash script. That is the command we have in it. Echo means display this. So let's modify the script, guys. Now let's go back and modify this file. It's very simple. Just the first command, that's what we need to run. vim editor, then enter. Now I to insert. So what we have to do now is in simple terms, we need to I told you that this will be a command that will display some system information. So let me just let's echo some title around there, then we put it in a little this, then another caps system. Oh, let's just put it below the welcome. Get that? So let's put it just below the welcome. So we have another echo here to print an empty space. Then we have this particular echo that is going to print probably this. Then we have system info, then we have another hash. All right, so now let's go ahead and I think I would like to have another echo here. I believe you understand the purpose of these empty echoes. They are there just to print some empty lines. So now I want to show the uptime of the system. So what I'm just going to say, to give it a title again, it will be the uptime of this machine is, just put stuff like this. Then we can now put the uptime command. So this is how to put a terminal command in bash script. Just put the command, it will run. So just put it that way. Then after the uptime command, we want to print another command. In this case, it will be the memory utilization. So we can just call it let's have another echo, by the way, so that this will be very readable. Then from there we can have the memory utilization is all right. Now we can now put the command. So that's the command to see the memory utilization, actually free -m. All right, now we are going to echo an empty space. All right, now from there we can print the disk utilization. So it should be echo all right. Now df I finished, that's what is used to print the disk utilization. Then afterwards we can just print something like the end or so. All right, we have another echo. All right, now we have there are a lot of echoes here, and the reason is that this should be readable. That is very important, that your code is readable. So all of these are things we can just all of these are stuff we can just put the commands and it will run fine. However, what was the point of having a script that is not readable to the user? So that's the point of the echo. So what we are going to do now is to run the script again. Don't forget dot as in the path to the script, then / the script name. That's what you use. And you need to make the script executable first. So we have all of that, so we are just going to hit enter now to run the script. So now if you look, we have welcome to bash, then system info. From the system info we have the uptime, which is the uptime of this machine is. Then after that we have the memory utilization is, then we have the disk utilization is, then we have the end. It is as simple as that, guys. That is how to create a script in Linux. It's as simple as that. So we have this script now, but there is still some hindrances here actually. To some extent this is a little bit readable. This is readable. However, if we should I believe we can make it more readable. Notice this output, and also we can make the code even more readable, maybe to you in later times. You want to come to this script and you want to be able to know what it does. We have done some justice to that from the first line, echo welcome to bash, then for that system info. This gives you an idea of what this does. That is, it prints the system's info, but this still doesn't look more readable. So I think we need to include more borders and interesting parts. And also I need to show you how to use the comment. Comments are just some lines that tells the compiler that this line is just for the programmer to understand what it does. So I will use some of that in here. So if I should put hash now, just like the shebang, whatever I type here will be neglected by the compiler. It will not be executed out. So I can just say in fact I can put that just around there. So I'll just say hash checking the uptime. Can you see that? So that is comment. So I can put another comment here which says checking the uptime, checking the memory utilization. Then we have disk utilization. So we have checking the disk utilization. All right, and lastly, okay, that's the last one. So this is how to give comments in bash. So that's the point. Point is, because you are going to need it if in subsequent section of this video we are going to write scripts that are like several lines of code. So how can you make this script readable to you in later times? So comment is the best way of doing that. So this will not display anything in the output. However, it makes the code more readable to you, the designer. All right. So we've talked about making your code readable to both yourself and the user. So something else that I think this is still not so readable the way I want it to be. So I'll just put some I just put some echo that will display some border on each section. So we have something like this. All right, so we are going to have that above everything, in fact above every comment. So we can have all right, so I think this is looking interesting, and Ubuntu has done some heavy lifting for us by giving us some code, and as in color code. So this, the output is still the same, but it will look more readable, guys. So let's run this. Can you see? It is as simple. We have the first line, welcome to bash script, then system info, and within that we have all the system infos. This is so interesting, guys. So in the next part of this video, we are going to write some really important scripts. In fact, this script you can use it in a production environment. It's a little bit more advanced than this, so let's do that. In this part of the class, we are going to write a script. Guys, in this part of the class, we are going to write a script that will set up a website on our Ubuntu machine. That's what we'll be doing in this video. So let's write a script. Now we have a script that tells us the info about the system. Now let's write a script that is going to install, or that is going to set up a website on the machine. And just like you might have guessed, most of the commands, main part of the command will be instructions that we write on the terminal. So, and that's the purpose of a bash script, just to make the Linux machine run some terminal commands for us while we are not there, or while we schedule it. So in a nutshell, what we'll be doing is same as you running setting up a website by yourself, but in this case we'll be putting it in a script, and we can run this script at any time we want, or we can send it to any person or to any machine to install or set up website on itself using cron jobs and some other techniques. So to create such script is so simple. Just create let's say we are going to name it website. Okay, just say create site.sh. so this is the name. Now we are going to just enter the insert mode. So you might have guessed the path to the compiler is so important. All right, now what we have to do is to give the commands that will on a normal day. If you want to set up website on a server, on an Ubuntu server, how will you do that? It's so simple. First, you need a web service. In this case we use Apache web service. You need to start the service. You need to enable the service so that whenever you restart the system, the service just comes up by itself. And then you need the content of the website, and this content you are going to put it into the server of this web service. That's just basically what you have to do. You need service and the content. You need the web server basically and the content of the website, because website is just a series of files and the rest. So these files you need it, and we are going to put it in the web service that you are going to install. So what we are going to do is this. We are not going to write the code from ourselves. I'll show you where to get a live script, or you can write yours if you want, but I'll be using a ready-made template for this work. So that's what we'll be doing first. Let's install. Since this is Ubuntu, we'll be using apt install the web server in Ubuntu is Apache 2. Apache 2, that's the web server in Ubuntu. However, I'll need to install some packages as well, like unzip, because the file, the website file we'll be using in this case is in zip. So we are going to unzip it. We are going to extract the content of the zip and put it into our web server, and then we are going to need wget. Wget is just like a downloader, so you are going to need that. So these three packages we are going to need, and then since we don't want this is a script and we don't want the system to ask us some yes or no questions, we are going to indicate -y at the end of the script, just like that, because we don't want to type any, like we don't want it to ask us yes or no. It's just go ahead and run the script, install. So that's what this -y does for this particular line. Something else that I would like to put at the beginning of this line is sudo, should in case the person that will be running this is not an admin. So we are going to put sudo. It's not the root user, by the way, so we are going to put sudo there. So all the commands that requires admin rights, we are going to put sudo. So after the installation of these packages, the next thing we are going to do, like I said, is to start the Apache service. So sudo systemctl, we are going to start the service, and in this case Apache 2. Another thing we are going to do about after starting the service, like I said, we need to enable the service systemctl enable, so that what enable does is that, a service, when we have a web server, the web server should be running so far the system is on. So for some reason, maybe you might restart the system or do some configurations, and you restart the system. If you don't enable it, the server will not start with the system, so that can give you some problems. So all right, so now after creating and installing after installing these packages, what we have to do now is to create an environment for the website, put it in a folder, and then extract the content, because like I said, it's a zip file. So what we are going to do is to create a directory where we are going to put this website files. So we are going to make a directory, cd, to make a directory in the temp folder. So temp folder is a temporary folder in the root directory, so it's there by default. So what we are going to do actually is that we are going to make, so we are going to make a directory in this folder called website files. So we are going to make this directory, and after that we are going to cd into this directory, cd temporary website files. All right, so this is what we do. But for some reason, maybe this file already exists in this directory, and then if such thing happen, then this command will not work. To enforce this command to work, we should just put -p, and this will force the command to work whether there is already a directory in here or not, with the same name in here or not. -p, we just create another one if it already exists, or we just merge, like how do I put it, it's still going to create it if it already exists. So it will run the command without giving us any issues, because if we should have any error here, that will tamper with the result, and we don't want anything to happen to the result. All right, so after that, then we need to, when you cd, what cd does is just enters this directory that we have created. So whilst we are in this directory, we want to download the website files. So that is where you are going to use the wget that we installed here. So it's like a downloader. So use wget and put the link of the so need to put the link. So we are going to put the link here. So so um so I just want to like do some stuff here. I don't know, I need to paste, so that's why I'm doing this. Okay, devices. All right, anyway, let's get the link of the website. So all right, so what you are going to do is to get the file. So now to get the website file, there's a particular site where I use, call it Template. Template is the site. On this site you get free website templates that you can use. So that's what we'll be doing here. So now I think we'll be just come to the CSS template or whatever. Just what we need is templates. So just look for one that looks good, the template that looks good. So let me look for one. Okay, I think let's go with this. I think I like this. All right, this looks cool. So what we are going to do now is to download this file, but it's not actually download. We just need the download link, and to get the actual download link of the zip file, what we have to do is to press F12 on our keyboard to enter the to take us into the console section, I think, or the inspect section. So just to get the actual download link, if you copy this will not work. So this will just download the zip file. However, you can do that as well, but what we actually need is to enter the inspect section, and then we'll come to the network section here, and then after that you can click on the download button here. When you download, you are going to get the zip file. I hope I get it. Yeah, this is the zip file. So just this is the URL of the file, because I want to download this into the Ubuntu machine. So I just need the IP what I just need is the download link of the file. So if I use Ctrl V now, oh, this is not working. Oh, sorry. So this, okay. I for insert mode. Now Ctrl V. No, Ctrl V is not working. All right. Looking for a way to like paste the content here, what I just copied, but for some reason I don't know why it's not working. All right, input. Okay, you have clicked the mouse inside the virtual machine. Please get the virtual machine to capture the mouse pointer and leave the mouse pointer indication is not clear. I hope this thing is called capture. That's what I want. Oh, Oh, this is not working for some reason, and it's going to delay my work. Let me see if I can do some settings here. All right. System general advanced shared clipboard share. Okay, bi-directional. They should why is okay, so oh my god. Okay, all right. USB. This is the optical mouse. This should work now. Optical mouse. Yes. All right. Or if this doesn't, okay, I think. Oh, anyway, this thing doesn't want to work, but we can just do it the easy way out. So what we just need to do in this case is input. So what we have to do in this case is just to copy this, and then very simple. It's not even copy, you can just type it out and put it there. All right, so I just hope I don't get any typographical error. So we have https. So on a normal ground, you are going to copy the template mo, okay, .com / I think it's tm-zip -files -2020 / template mo -577 -liberty market .zip. All right, that's the URL to the file. We can cross check just to ensure that this is what is there. We have https. All right, templatemo.com. okay, tmzip files 2020. okay, we have template mo 577 liberty market .zip. All right, I think that's fine. So now the next command we are going to give this is, so the next command we are going to pass is, because what this wget does is going to download this file. It's going to download this file, so the template mo file. So after downloading it, it will download it into the website files directory that we created earlier. Then what we have to do is to unzip, because it's a zip file, and that's the purpose why we install the unzip package. We are going to unzip this file. So how do we do it? Is very simple. Just unzip is the command. Then you give the name. The name will be templatemo _577 _liberty market .zip. So that will be the name, because that's the thing we are downloading here from the from the file. This is the name, can you see? So this is what we are downloading, template blah 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 the zip. That's what we are downloading. So all of these are just parts to the actual file. So that's what will be downloaded, and once that is downloaded, what you have to do is to copy the content to the var www.html directory, because that's the directory that the machine, the Linux server, will access. So it's as simple as just using copy, cp, because then cp, after when this file unzip, when you unzip something, the zip extension will be gone. So what we have to do, what will remain will be template mo underscore 577 underscore liberty underscore market. So this is what will be left. So we are going to copy the content of this particular folder. So the content, to copy the content using everything in the content is very simple, just not the particular folder actually, but the content of it. So that's why I have in / asterisk, and we're going to paste it in the var www. var www.html directory. Alright, so now that we have what's it called, we have copied the content of this template more, and we are putting it into this directory, the HTML directory. So the content will be the index.html, the css and everything, copy everything. But this cp here will not copy directories in this directory, you understand? It will only copy files. So to copy directories, we use -r. So you need to pass this command, need to give this option to the command. So copy -r, then you can paste, then that will copy both the files and directories in the template more directory. So that's what will happen. So once that is done, we need to restart the server because we have done some modifications to it, so we need to modify it. So sudo system ctl. So we are going to restart the server. So the server in this case is Apache 2. So Apache 2, that's the server. So sudo systemctl restart Apache 2. So once that is done, we can now just load the website, and everything should be fine afterwards. But we want to delete the content of this website files. We want to delete it because we don't want any any waste or something that will take up the memory. So you can delete it because it's no more useful for us. So you use rm-tmp, that's the location of the file actually, tmp, then website files. So you just want to delete everything in the directory. So we are going to put rf. So rf is just like an option, just like when you want to copy, just like you can't delete a folder by using, you can't copy a folder with cp, you can't delete a folder with just rm. You need to put now recursive, and you are going to force the delete, so you are not getting any question afterwards, yes or no. So that's what rf does. So after this, we can just save and run the script. So now we have saved the script. So now let's make the script executable. So we are going to use chmod plus plus X. Now we are going to make it executable to be all right. So now the script is executable. So what we have to do is script is executable. So what we have to do now is let's execute the script, and you are going to see for yourself. So to execute a script, dot forward slash. So this is what is there. When you hit enter now, you can see now it's downloading the dependencies and doing the installation on itself. So this is what is happening. So after that it's going to okay, now I think it's downloading them. No, it's still on Apache 2. It's doing the installation of the web service, enabling the necessary stuffs. Then from there I think it's going to start the service. That's what we gave in the command. So now it's on template mode. Is downloading. See the downloading is done. Is extracting. That's the work of the unzip, and then the stuff is done. So now to access the website, it's very simple. You just need the IP address of this server. So IP address show. You get the IP address of the server. What's the IP? We have 192.168.0.99. That is the IP address of this machine. So now let's access the IP on our browser, and we should be able to see the website. So 192.168.68 sorry 192.168.0.99. so enter, and here we are. We have the website. It is as simple as that, guys. That's how to set up a website on a Linux machine. So this is simple how to set up a website on an Ubuntu machine. Now I've been able to set this website up. So now